I can start showing you everything that you have, that you need to quick access before we get started. So let's get started. I have a fitness thing up there that goes through all my fitness, so I can easily see my fitness instead of having to go swipe all the way to the fitness app icon until I see fitness and go in there and click on here to see it. All I gotta do is go out of the app and check it right there, and then I lock on my iPhone, and when I'm done finding it, I'll just use it. I have shortcuts right there, but I don't need shortcuts. Let's delete shortcuts. Before you get started again, let's go over another app I have, Google Chrome. Honestly, let's reinstall that app because I loved it and I want it. So I'll search APPLE, the Apple logo. Keep it like that. I can go ahead and reinstall shortcuts because I loved it. So let's go ahead and reinstall shortcuts. Shortcuts is one right there, so I'm going to install it. It's going to be installing. And look, shortcuts is back. Should be over here. Let's check out the other app I have. So these are two shortcuts I made by myself. Charge type and shutdown. And I have this note widget so I can easily see notes instead of having to go through this folder and click on the Apple Notes app to see both of my notes and having to keep going and going back and locking up my phone. All I gotta do is check it there, and I'm gonna be checking it there so I can see it. And just so I know, I have a other folder. I can see what the apps are in here. So I have sports, keynotes, maps, and photos, and then even, which is apps I don't know. These are just apps I don't know, like the App Store clock and YouTube. I don't even know what those are. More like night sky, fitness, weather, and health. And then we go extras. It says Google Chrome, Compass, Shazam, and Magnifier. Actually, let's check this. I have home, music, notes, weather, maps, phone, Safari, and health in there. I have stuff like Roblox, those are Minecraft, those are stuff I have. And look, I don't even know these. They're just apps like Duolingo, Smart Life, and Google Translate. They're just apps that I don't know of. Let's go see on this homepage. Google Chrome, Maps. Let's go White Apps and see. White Apps. Okay, I have Libby, YouTube, Shortcuts, Notes, Clock, Safari. And let's go over another app. So I have Ball Between 48 right there. Crossy Road is right there. And I have Find My Settings, Google Translate, a thing right here. Maps, Crossy Road, Duolingo. Fitness, Night Sky, Offline. I'll show you these. No Wi-Fi games and offline games. They both offline, so I can use offline as a folder. So I want to install it. Offline app that's actually a game. It will come in that little icon there, so I can get it. I have YouTube, weather. I'll go over this folder. Music, notes, compass, home, clock, and camera. Smart Life, I have a weather widget. So that way, whenever I need to see what the weather is like today, I no longer have to go in the weather app. I go over here to see it. All I have to do is swipe down over here to find it. And I have to find it. So I don't have to keep locking up my thing. All I gotta do is use that little weather widgets, and I can do some other networking before. I have a clock widget, so I don't have to see the clock inside of the clock app by going over here, clicking even, and clicking clock, and going to world clock. All I have to do is go over to my iPhone, swipe, and I see it. And I also have fitness, the Minecraft app, notes, Roblox. What's your TV music app says? Oh, I guess it's a folder. YouTube, music, and Shazam. I have those in there. Messages, maps, Google Chrome, and another Google widget, so I don't have to keep going in the app like this to find where I want to go. I just have to go there, and whenever I jump in there, it's going to do that. I have Libby, weather, maps, camera, and this one, I know I got to go over to this dot and click Siri to go over there and say search in Chrome. All I gotta do is look at that and I know it. I have this App Store widget, so I no longer have to go over to the App Store for my phone. I have to go here and find this folder that's called Even, and going to the App Store there, leaving out, clicking on that little download button I have over here, and entering my password in. All I have to do is look at that folder over here, and whenever I click on it, that means I can install this app. But I'm not going to install it because I love all my other games. Let's go out there because we have a photos widget. So I don't have to view my photos by going over here, over into this photos app that's over here. Right over here, you'll have to click on other go photos by itself. And I'll delete this. And going, now you just have to look at your photo right there. And during the day, I'll enjoy that. I have this clock widget. When I click on it, it goes to clock. And I can tell the time right from there. And that's probably on my home screen. But you can tell my widget center that I have Will, I don't know, and this right here. You can see my control center. This is what my control center is going to be looking like. You'll see that this was a big change from last year. So at the volume, maybe this is one that you love. Maybe that's a now playing one. I have overration lock, but I'm going to leave that off. Actually, I'm going to turn that on because I don't want anything else to do that. And I have that so I can view my focus right from that little tab right there instead of having to float all the way over to the settings app that's right there and going straight back through everything, find focus, click on there, and swipe over through everything to find where you want to be. All you have to do is swipe in that little control center and find that little focus. And I can go mindfulness right from there. I can see that I can display the brightness right from there. I like night shift, but I'm going to turn that off. And maybe I'm going to leave it like that. But turn that on to make sure that it's warm. Look at this sound wave one. This one I can adjust the sound, the heights. I like it like this. And even it's trying to get my screen mirroring attention. I don't have a lot of screen mirroring. I used to have a lot of TVs when I went into my house that was actually like this. It was almost like a circle. It was like a circle. Oh, it was an A for my original house. And then it turned like this, was like a big circle and a lot of other lines. And I had my living room right at the bottom there. And then for the next one, I had the house that's right this that stays healthy. There's the light so I can see a speaker right here. Look where I have this speaker. Okay, just to hide my clip in there. I can't even put my hand on top of it. Now let's go over the flashlight one. This has the flashlight. I have a timer one, but I don't want to tap on that. I also have a calculator one, a camera one, a stopwatch one, and a quick note one. That is my control center. And I think that is it.